So the seller's aware, but take a look at it. Sounds like, yeah. Still interested. Okay. Sounds like your seller's a piece of work. Is that what we're looking at? Nice guy. Okay. It's a little unrealistic. Okay, gotcha. So, all right, yeah, I'll check it out. Right. Yeah, it looks like it needs a ton of work. Okay. Thanks, Luke. Thank you. Sorry to bother you. Bye. Are you married? Brother.
That's good.
So that's fun. Hey, that's what this is, guys. This is supposed to be just fun.
Like, do you mean to call him now?
I think you're fine. I think it's one of those situations where they're gonna come back and they're gonna be okay with your price. Yeah. I just people crack me up. He's just so important. He and his husband are on he was so mad. He didn't know what to do because it's that well, I don't want to be offensive, but that's not my husband. Oh, that was funny. Okay. Yeah, so what I would do is just hang tight. They're going to come back. It's no question. So Luke isn't your problem. So now you want to align with Luke. The seller's the problem. The seller is Luke's problem. And so I'll come in and I'll offer 40 and I'll explain why in the text and say, come on, there's at least, $40,000 worth of repairs that need to happen. Mm-hmm. Unsafe. I'll say all sorts of stuff. And so hopefully that gives him something to go back to the seller and be like, bro, we should take the other one. At least we're getting somebody that's, yeah, because it's a laundry list of crap that needs to be done. Okay, let's see what happens.
Cool.
That's fun.
That's funny. You got to talk to him. I've only chatted with him.
Well, but it's because I'm literally just brutal.
I called him like 5 times.
Did you really?
Yes.
I think this is the cutest couple ever. Let's see if I can get this in the chat. Like they're a sweet couple. They're a phone number, and apparently Jim does nothing. So your husband. That's such a good one. Where are we? We're in the middle of the country, aren't we? Too. So it's in Akron. He's like, come on, bro. Mm-hmm. He's my hunting buddy. Call it what you want. Oh boy. Okay. Well, yeah. So that's a. Oh, now we're getting ugly in the chat. Excellent. Well, I think you can tell Jim's in the back. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. So that's basically a just hang tight, and you now know that he is dealing with the seller as well as you are. That's his issue. So
I sent you another one too.
Okay. Who are we going to meet? Somebody else we can be mean to? What I love is that he took so much time with me, but he didn't have any time.
Oh yeah, he kept talking.
Like, bro, we just talked for 5 minutes. You could have told me everything I needed to know, and I would have been out of your hair. I'm very busy. Okay.
And I just sent you a message, the last text that the lady sent me, the agent.
Okay. No, inside pictures, your best bet here is if you're interested in out of state, find a local agent represents you, blah, blah, blah. I love how people make it so hard to buy things.
Yeah.
I don't like being representative of two parties when one of them is not going to look at it in person.
It still blows my mind. I'm from a generation where you answer the phone.
I know.
People never answer the phone.
No, well, people aren't hungry. They just aren't. I mean, if you want, if you want somebody successful, they're going to answer the phone. They just
Oh,
are.
yeah.
And honestly, I mean, when you guys call, I'm going to answer the phone. I'm going to talk to you guys. I've told you.
Yeah.
I've made it clear that I'm here to help you guys out because it helps me in the long run. If you guys all get good at this, you're just going to be handing over deals down the road. So it's like I'm a long-term guy. Always have been.
I used to get all of the agents so aggravated where I worked. We had like 40 reps, and I had a cordless phone for the store, and I had it hooked up to Bluetooth. So every
Oh,
time a call would come in, I had it.
you snagged it. That's awesome.
Yes,
No, and
yeah,
that's
because
yeah.
nobody would ever answer the phone. So, and I would be with the customers over on this side of the building, and like I wasn't near a phone, so I'll get that. They hated it
So
because I always did more than them.
okay, I mean this one looks pretty clean.
Yeah,
They're at 79. What are you going to offer?
that 39,
Okay, perfect.
50%.
Yeah, I don't think that's a bad idea. Do it and then move on and see if well, again, what we're doing here is we're trying to get lucky. We're in Vegas and we're staring at the ground looking for somebody who dropped chips or money. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So that's why I want you guys to hit these and then get out. Is it a duplex?
Um, it kind of
I
looked
think
like one, but
it's
it's
a
not.
duplex. No, it's got two front doors.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Why wouldn't they say that in the description? I bet this is a duplex. It doesn't say it though. That's weird. Because they refer to it as the first floor, 3-bedroom with one of the bedrooms and full bath on the first floor. Oh, yeah, maybe it's not. That's weird. I wonder why they have the two. That's a great question to ask him. Like, hey, I'm seeing two front doors.
Yeah,
What's going on? Because sometimes the realtors don't even know, which is crazy.
yeah,
But it's near from you, so I mean, it could be student housing too, which is always good. Yeah, you're good at that price. You're solid.
yeah. They've owned that house for 15 and a half years, and there's no mortgage
Okay. Yep, that's what I would
that
do
I can
there
see.
for sure. I'll find out if it's rented right now, but yeah, that's solid.
Yeah, estimated wholesale price is 60,200. So if I could get it for 35, 40,000,
Oh
that
yeah.
should be a pretty good one.
Yep. I like it.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Sure. And let me do at their price it doesn't cash flow, I don't think.
Mm-mm.
So that's well, it does. It cash flows $200. So yeah, you can go after this for really whatever price. 1170 is what they said.
Yeah. It's not rented right now. He just moved them out to clean it up a
Okay.
couple of months ago.
Well, and school year's starting too, so it sounds like it's close to the university.
Yeah, and that other one, the for sale by owner, is close to the university too. These are all right there in
That's perfect.
that area.
Okay. Get after it. Let's see what happens.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, buddy. See ya. Good stuff, you guys. This is great. Good start to the morning for sure. And what's cool is these are two guys that aren't too bright and they're doing really well. Oh, that was easy. He turned off his camera before I could see his reaction. Okay, I'm just kidding. Speaking of not too bright, here's Mr. Saint.
The dullest light bulb in the shed. What's up?
The what? Oh, you're the dullest light bulb in the shed.
Yeah.
The dimmest. I get you.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Excellent. What's going on?
Property. And I came across this property because your investor list. I was looking for property for people in Texas
Good.
under $160,000. So this one came up. It says it's a 3-bedroom on Wholesale Atlas, but it's 2-bedroom on Zillow. I called. She said that he converted the bedroom he converted a garage to a bedroom. However, it's not completed. And I asked, is it approved? Because it's saying two on 2 different sites. And she was like, well, it's not completed, so I would still count it as a 2-bedroom. The address is 3800.
Okay.
So 3800 Xanthissima Avenue. And that is
The common spelling of Zen. Do it again.
XANTH.
X.
X as in Xavier. AN.
Oh yeah. Yes. In McAllen.
Yeah.
No, there's not too eczema. That sounds like a disease more than anything.
And I'm pronouncing it 100% incorrect because she came on and told me it was something else, and I was just like, yeah, that place.
Yeah, the Themadama.
Yeah. So his
probably
wife died about a year ago.
Oof.
Everything reminds him of his wife. Leave and purchase another property, and he is not selling it for $1 less. He goes, I understand that he's overpriced in our area. This is more like the Houston area prices. However, I was in it. I just told her it's more of like an emotional sale. And he wants like complete value for his property. So I don't have PropWire. I'm trying to figure out the ARV of this property. If it was a 3-bedroom, 1 bath, it would probably sell for 160.
Why are you taking this one on? I need to understand this because bottom line is you know the price.
Yeah.
That price is not going to change. Does it work at that price? That's all you need to know.
It does not work at that price. I think the reason why I'm trying to get on, because everyone from Houston is migrating down to this area, and the area is developing.
This guy, this is a property you have to wait till he dies to have it up for sale because he's already. You've already said he's emotional about it. He's not going to take a dime less. He's only got a balance of 42,000, and that's a credit line. So he's borrowed against the house. He's there till he's dead. Like that's all there is to it. I mean, he's already told you that, so believe him.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not a pretty house. It's not something that I'm like. There's not even parking out front. Yeah, this is more of a it's an emotional home for the wrong reasons. Like it doesn't help us out at all. He's not gonna leave.
Can you check out another property that I was looking at in the area too? 9212 North 30th Street.
I know I beat you up all the time on these, but yeah, if somebody's adamant, I'm like, oh, I'm out. That's not we're looking for people who are desperate. Like I got a
Yeah.
call from a woman this morning, and she's like, "Hey, are you gonna buy my house? I'm sick. I need the money." I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, that's what I want to hear. But also, I mean, her house is not worth what she's asking.
I like this house because it's the ugliest house on the block. What were your thoughts?
Yeah, definitely.
This
You
looked like
would.
a
Oh,
shipping container.
they own the Mona Lisa though. Jeez, Louise. So that's if you can get the Mona Lisa for that, that's awesome.
Call from 3 or 2 others.
Let's see. So motivation. What's their motivation? Why are they leaving?
Basically, she said that she didn't want to disclose, or he said that he didn't want to disclose why she was leaving, but they said that the area is just not a good fit for them.
Okay, so the question then is, oh, is it an unsafe neighborhood? I don't want to buy something in an unsafe neighborhood. Just something to say. Rents are 1100 makes sense.
Yeah, he said it was more like 1,200, but yeah, I guess
Let's go
1,100 would make sense. Yeah.
Okay, so we need to tell him at his price, this property loses $500 a month. Okay, so that's your first argument with him, and so you're going to come in at probably half the price, and let's see if it even, and it doesn't cash flow at half the price. This is what are you looking to do here?
For this property, it's like in a hurricane zone or whatever, and it's the most fortified home he was saying that they have on the block, but it's also the ugliest home that they have on the block. So I was thinking more of like a fix and flip kind of revamp, and I was hoping to get this at less than half of
Yeah,
the purchase price. But if you feel
yeah,
like it's not, it could, and it was built in 2020, 2002, so it's about 20
you'd have to
something years old. But I don't
get
feel
it
like
down to
2000
no,
is a long way away.
you are yeah, you got to get it down to 40,000 to make it cash flow $300 a month. The rents are terrible. Like
Yeah.
1100 for is just not good. And so yeah, just let them know. Say it doesn't cash flow at your price. The best you could do is 40 grand.
Okay.
And I get it.
Yeah, I think I
Storm
just need
went.
to get out of McAllen because I don't feel like I have a firm grasp of
Well,
what's
let's
going
look.
on.
And I think you might be right. And that's what it's so important to know as quickly as you can whether a place has got good rents or not. And
Yeah.
if it doesn't, just get out. Like so, let's just do this. Let's check it. So we're doing
Yeah.
low to high in McAllen, Texas.
Because everyone I spoke to out there is like, hey, this is a rich area, this is a safe area. Everyone's moving. It's like the suburbs it's like the Westchester of New York. You know what I mean? So I just thought to myself, okay, let me find a low price house,
Yeah,
3 to 5 years.
this is first page. Usually we have, 15 or 30 that we can call on. 145 rents are 1100. No bueno. None of those are good.
Yeah, but I figured those were all condos and houses or
But it's
townhouses.
indicative, right? It's telling you what the rents are in the area. So rents are grand, and the price of the house is, 120. I mean, there's still cheap houses at 204. The rents are still low. 200 low rents. This is a house. 205 rents are low.
Yeah.
1,500 for a $200,000 house. Nope. No thanks. It's the same thing. My kids all live in Provo, Utah. The rents are horrendous. It's like you get 2,000 a month for a $450,000 house, and it's like ugh. I mean, I'd buy a bunch of them up there if they were good. McAllen,
Yeah.
Texas is not your place. You're right. Get out of there.
Yeah. I'll just get
Try
out of it.
Let me see if what is it? Let me check. I mean, if you like Texas, San Antonio seems good.
No, I was only in Texas for the buyer, so I was just trying to
Right.
stay in Texas for the
Okay.
buyer. So
Yeah.
I transferred out of Augusta because the agent had listings in McAllen, and she told me that McAllen is the
Gotcha.
place to be, blah, blah, blah.
Just for fun, let's just see what Arizona looks like in Peoria. Price low to high, 227, 1800. No, not good either. Yeah, these are all kind of low rents for the homes. Ohio's awesome. Pretty much everywhere in Ohio.
No, I dig it, but like I'm looking for a buyer.
Yep, find your buyer
Yeah,
and then find your price. We've got a
yeah.
buyer in
No,
active.
I found my buyer. I'm trying to find a home Augusta for in Texas for
Well,
the buyer.
I mean, you got to let them know, like, hey, we're getting pretty bad rents here. Are you still into it? And they might be like, oh yeah, well, we just need it to be this price, and I don't care about rents. I don't know. Find out their buy box. Because if they're buying there, there's a reason they're buying there.
Yeah.
But I
It
would
is
find
Lee Cheng. Lee Cheng. He's in your buy box. I put him in your sent them the
good.
the role,
Okay.
the hyperlink, I guess is what we call it, right?
Yep.
For him to fill out. And yeah, he's just like thing that ARV is above 60% ARV. Pretty much open to anything in Georgia.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
not
Georgia's
saying
great.
Georgia. I'm not Georgia. Sorry, Texas. Getting too confused. Sorry, Texas.
Mess.
Because he's in Texas,
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, there's a
okay.
lot said for being. Yeah. So yeah, see what he can.
It's almost harder to find for buyers because you're looking for something specific, and if nothing is available in the area, then it's kind of like I can't meet your buy box. So I don't know. Kind of sucks.
Well,
Anyway,
but it doesn't suck. Find somebody better. Like just move on from that buyer. That buyer's not one you're going to be satisfying. So just look for others. I mean, there's like 12 million buyers on that site, so you'll find a different one.
okay, will do. Thanks,
So
Trent.
you're doing a lot of shoe shopping for 7.5 size 7.5 foot shoes or 7.5
Yeah,
shoes, and you have a size 13 foot. Stop
yeah,
trying to make them fit.
yeah. You're right.
I'm always right.
Yeah, no, 100%. I also wanted to touch base with on real quick because I know Daniel's trying to come up. In regards to the uh the list.
Yeah.
So the list is accurate. They said that anything within water debt on the list as well. So when I do call, when I made calls yesterday in regards to their lien, uh, they was like, hey, one of the owners was like, hey, no, I understand, but I have a couple of years before I go into foreclosure on a water lien. Like he goes, that wouldn't
Yeah.
affect the property value or any in regards to that. So I don't know what you're talking about. So I did some more research on that, and
Great.
they have to have uh, 10 liens assigned to the property or something like that in order for it to go into foreclosure.
Okay, cool. So do they have that in that list? Do they have it organized by the ones that
They don't
are
have
at
it.
9?
No, they don't have. They only have it for the past 30 days. So I'd have to going back past 30 days, keep purchasing it like that. So I don't have money for it like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Already.
Yeah, it's an interesting, good education
Yeah.
there for sure.
They said that I could go to like auction.com, and when the homes actually go on foreclosure, I can now purchase the list for homes that are about to go on foreclosure through a third party site. But with them, they just keep a tab every 30 days, property that have liens on them. And that's what end users are going to get, like that are seeking out
Gotcha. So they're
liens
just
on their
sending
property.
reminders.
Right. So those are all just reminders that, hey, delinquent for the past 30 days. So I was like, can I
Gotcha.
have the list of foreclosures? And that's when she said you can go to they sell that information. So yeah, I can go to like auction.com or wherever the county site and purchase that information site, but they don't actually sell that information to me.
Gotcha. Okay, good. Great education though. You learned
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot. They were super.
All right. I'll give.
All right, keep chasing it. Go find some size 13 shoes instead of 7s.
And I know Daniel wanted to come up, but he put his hand down. So my bad, Dan.
I don't see where I called him up. There he is. I'll bring him up. Thanks, buddy. Saint's always looking out for everybody else. What's up, Daniel?
Oops. Not
There
that.
you go. No worries.
Are you there? I still don't even know how to share video on this thing. That's so sad.
What you do is you could just run your
there it
cursor
is.
over, and then it'll pop up down below.
Okay,
There we go.
Sorry about that. How you doing, man?
Good. What's up?
Today's some good comic relief. I think I sent you a property here. Let me double check that. Okay, I didn't hit enter. There it is. I just want to make sure I'm using Wholesale Atlas correctly. I know you've helped me with it before, and this was a deal that. Yeah, this was a deal that doesn't really cash flow traditionally, but I was looking at a seller finance option, and so I just want to make sure that I'm, understanding this correctly.
I get it. It takes a while, and then it's so funny. One day you're gonna look back and you'll be like, "When did I learn all that?" Okay, now I understand it.
Well, it's really like the rents, because when it pops up on here, it's a not applicable kind of thing. And when I spoke with the realtor, the rent seemed to be quite like a range, anywhere from like $650 to $1,000 a month.
Okay.
So I thought, it's kind of like one of those neighborhoods that are, being gentrified and the rents are going up slowly. But I know don't want to bank on that, but
Exactly.
yeah, but
Okay.
it's not occupied actually at the moment. The owner lives a few hours away, and but there's a little bit of a headache with some structural stuff on the property that I think could be addressed pretty easily, and I think she just wants out of it. So I'm just when I present this, I just want to make sure that I'm actually understand what I'm doing here.
Okay. The positives are the yard's huge.
Yeah, it's massive.
But it's we can also use that as well, it looks like it's just crabgrass. We need to get a lawn in there. That's going to cost us 20-30 grand. We don't have to, but that's what we'll say.
Right.
Okay, so you're saying that the rents are $650 here?
Well, when I was talking to the realtor yesterday, it's kind of like surprising how much they really don't know. I don't know if they just have a ton of properties they're dealing with at once, but she had like a lot of pertinent information. But when it came to rents, it was like, it seemed low. Like she was like 650, 700, and I'm like, okay, like fully renovated? Like, would it be more like 1,000? Or she's like, yeah, probably. It was just a little vague, So, as far as the price of the house goes in that neighborhood, it seems like it's pretty They just
It's
dropped
not
it 10. So
the average in the area is 1450. That's what's interesting. So
1450 on rent.
that's what the average is for that size home.
And how are you finding that? You're seeing that on PropStream, or where are you finding that
Yeah,
information?
no, that's with the real estate. Like this is the real estate deal analyzer. Just it's an extension that one of the guys in our Discord has it, and when you click on Zillow,
Yeah.
it allows you to capture the property, but it also throws the rent right in your face, which is
Oh,
it
okay.
makes things clear. And so more than likely, if we look down here, yeah, there even Zillow's saying 1200. So
Okay. So
I think you could get away with calling this 1,000 at least, just
that's
because
kind of
we
where I
get
was.
enough.
Yeah.
Because I think it would. I mean, it's a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. I think you can get $1,000 out of this.
Hmm.
So at 1,000, first argument is to them. I always put in their number
Yeah.
because I like to say, yeah, why do I want to buy this? I'm going to lose $300 a month.
Right.
So
Exactly.
yeah, at your price, like, well, I really want to make this work. Then go to seller finance and
Yep.
say, for to get that price, now we're going to seller finance. And so I've got mine set up to go 5% of the purchase price for the down
Yep.
payment. I like to
Hmm.
start there. The other thing is I do 25% of the rents.
Okay. So that's where you put that in, the payment to seller, 250
Payment.
there. Okay. All right.
And so in that situation, we're still we'll get a negative 384. So that doesn't make sense. Hold on, something's wrong. There we go. That's the problem. So this button tells you which one. It's either regular rents or it's, and so sometimes I put it in both just so in case I don't set my button right. So at
Hmm.
250, we cash flow 416, and we have a 56 cash on cash.
Let me get back there. Hang on 1 second. I lost you for a
No worries.
second. Okay, so you put your 250 in there, and then yeah, so I basically followed the same exact um pathway that you just did, where you did it like on the cash option, and then obviously that didn't work, and then you go the seller finance route. I did put 145 in there instead of 135, just because that's what they were originally asking, but it still seemed
Yeah,
to
but we
decent
don't need
return.
to incentivize it. We don't have to incentivize them right away. So
Right.
save that 10 for when you're going to talk to them, because
Yeah.
they might be like, oh, that sounds, man, that's so close. Then you can, oh, we're close. How about if I go 145? That's
Yeah.
when you
Yeah.
want to use that. So keep a
Yeah.
bullet
No.
in your sheath.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, potentially. The good thing is that it's an out of town investor. You can let them know in 10 years. This is another number that they like to see. In 10 years, you'll be paying them $100,000 for the balloon
Okay.
payment. And so you can let them know, like, hey, I'm just trying to make this cash flow over the next 10 years.
Right.
You're gonna get your 250 a month over 10 years, which is 250, 12, 120. So they get that 30 grand. Because they're at 1635. Yeah, so they'll get that 30 grand over time. They're saving money on taxes by not getting it all at once as well, because their taxes are now spread over 10 years. And if
Right.
she has any other properties, any other expenses work towards that 250 can go towards shovels or drills or whatever for their
Hmm.
business. So yeah, I mean that's the way to kind of pitch it. It's a soft pitch, but it's a solution more than anything. Again, our main job is to solve problems.
So
okay, you're out of town. You don't deal with this.
just real quick, when you put in that 250 and it gave you a negative cash on cash, what was it that you fixed there? Because I did the same thing and it like
Yeah, so I was here. I had rent estimate for regular rent, but I had this at normal. And so basically the calculator was told that we're not getting any money in. There's no normal rent. So I just had to switch this over. So it would read this. So that's why I just put it in both sometimes, just so I don't screw it up.
Yeah.
And then that will bring it back, and then that shows the secondary rents are 1,000. And then if I go normal, it will change this. The normal rents are 1,000. It's a part of the calculated that I don't think is necessary. But it is good for people who are really focused on Section 8, so that's why they do it.
Yeah. Okay. I had switched screens there for a second. Show me that just one more quick time. Sorry. Just real quick.
So right here, I had zero for my rent.
I'm the dimmest bulb in the chandelier today. So go ahead.
You're fighting Mr. Saint for that title.
Yeah.
So the rent estimates here are 0, and if I have this on normal, the calculator is reading this as our rents. So it's saying normal rent is 0, and that's why it created that negative, because we're not pulling in any rent. So to fix that, I went over to Section 8. Section 8, I've got it at 1,000, and then that brought it in. Section 8 rents.
Okay, cool.
And to alleviate that is I just put rents, whatever the rent is, in both boxes, so I don't have to think about it, because then it's gonna be exactly the same.
10-4.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
No, I fight with that all the time, because I'm like, why is it negative? Oh, I'm an idiot. That's why. So it's rarely the calculator. It's often me. But yeah, so I mean, if you can get, the beauty is really focus on the fact that you're solving a problem for her. Like, hey, you want to get 250 in the mailbox for doing nothing? Like for the next 10 years, you're gonna get every month you get 250. And the surprise is at the end of that 10 years, you're gonna get 100 grand.
Yeah.
So if you're willing to wait, then that makes this cash flow. The alternative is at your purchase price of 135, a cash deal, 135, with rents at $1,000 a month, I would lose $278 a month. And so why would I even entertain this? Like there's no investor that's going to entertain buying your house. You're going to be stuck with it.
Right.
And she's paying she's paying that per month, about 250, like 87 and 47 for any kind of, and then if she has somebody coming in and mowing the lawn and doing all the maintenance, she's putting out that 250. So it's a 250, it's a $500 swing. You're not going to lose 250 each month. You're going to get 250.
Yeah.
And then for sure it's kind of solving their problem to make it work.
Yeah, and for sure, like she's definitely got some money put into it already, and her motivation is she just doesn't want to deal with it anymore. So
right, which is awesome. That's what I want to be.
And I know that this is not how we want to go about things. I just texted the realtor and I was like, hey, this is like did a verbal offer, but I did do the 145 and on an 8-year balloon, and it still seemed to cash flow.
Oh, it'll cash flow. Yeah,
not as much, but I mean, better, still a decent return. It was like a little less than 20%.
Yeah,
but
the only reason I don't do that out of the gate is because I want them to. I want them to be excited that I came up to that instead of
I understand,
because we're used to. I mean, Richard will do it right out of the gate, and I think you're losing money, and you're losing any kind of. I mean, doing negotiation is my favorite thing ever. I mean, it's the same thing when you're playing poker. You don't shove all in with who have pocket aces like right out of the gate. You're trying to string them along and get them as much value as you can for those aces. So
Right.
it's the same
Yep.
kind of thing.
Absolutely. I get that 100%. And then how again do we, I know that you're going to have a funny answer for this, but how again are we handling like
Now you
realtor
put pressure on.
realtor commissions? I know that they want something, and it's like the majority of them are going to probably shut down your idea just in the right away because like they're not going to get paid or whatever, but
But
do we incentivize that at all?
keep in mind, you're not paying the realtor.
I know that. So
So
that's just coming out of the money that you're giving to the
it's just coming out of that down payment that we're doing.
okay.
So
All right.
this $6,700 is for the buyer. I mean, the seller. Right. They do whatever they want to with it. So we don't care about that. We don't care about the commission to the realtor at all.
Okay. Got it.
Unless we're in sub 2. The sub 2 situation, that's when there's no money and we're just taking over the loan. Sometimes that's when I talk to the realtor and say, hey, I can pay. I'm under no obligation to pay you anything, but I'll give you $500 to just move on, and that way, these guys who are losing money on their house won't have to pay you as well. Are you into that? And they'll be like, yeah, no problem.
Okay.
Makes sense?
That makes a lot of sense. Yes, sir.
Cool. Good.
All right.
Yeah, I mean,
it,
just have fun with it. That's the most important part of the whole thing. I mean,
yeah.
I think we'll probably end up doing a deal with Luke and his husband, or whoever is Jim and Luke, just because I made sure I stood out. Okay. And I stood out for not positive things, but for bugging him. But if I come in and I say, hey, I can give you your $50,000 tomorrow, they're going to be like, oh, wait, okay, so you are serious. But I'm memorable too. And so make yourself memorable however you can. That's the rapport. Yeah. Because now I'm the guy that called his brother his husband. He's going to remember me. There's no doubt that he'll remember me.
Yeah, that's great.
And it's all strategic. I mean, there's no I do what I do to be memorable.
Yeah. It's like nothing's off limits. I mean, you know what I mean. Not anything's off limits, but you just whatever you can do to build the rapport for sure.
Well, and I built the rapport acting like I was a moron, and the guy's like, I mean, he's gonna tell somebody that story today. He's gonna call Jim and be like, "Oh, this guy thought we were married." And it's just because
he's gonna be like, "We need to change our profile picture."
That's gonna change. They're gonna be totally separated with guns.
With guns. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. All right, brother. Well, really...
we did a political commercial it was in New York, I think, or Michigan, and the candidate was gay, and he had a husband, and we were warned, like, don't talk to the husband directly because he's a little bit mental, they said. And this was a Democratic candidate, and he was buttoned up, suit and tie, good looking dude, and his husband was full Carhartt, like the whole, and we were talking and we heard, he usually goes off to his farm and hunts, and we're starting to realize, and we started talking to him at lunch, and he's like, yeah, I like to hunt from helicopters and and we're like, this guy's not retarded. He's Republican. And so nobody wanted us to talk to him because they're like, there's something wrong with him. I'm like, we know what's wrong with him. He's a Republican and you guys are a bunch of Democrats. But it was hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny.
So that's they need to do that with their profile picture.
That's yin and yang right there.
Absolutely. 100%. Opposites attracting.
Yep.
All right, good stuff.
Thanks for pointing that out or leading me through that.
And anytime you have any questions, throw it in the DMs and send it to me because What I found out when I was first starting was I had dumb questions that would hang me up for days.
Yeah.
And I mean, even just what we did right there, that stupid little thing, you'd be like, why is mine not working? Because it was worse. It was that offer oven calculator. And forget about it. I would go into that thing. Any Excel anything hates me because I'll change formulas accidentally. I don't know and then nothing works. And so I totally get where the frustration is. So don't hesitate to reach out.
Yeah, I felt like, well, it's just this little technical thing. I know it's a simple fix, and you could just hop on there real quick and show me. So thank you.
So frustrating. So frustrating. Yeah. So yeah, see what you can do. You've already offered 145 though, right?
I did.
On the
Yeah, I
seller
just threw it
finance?
out. Uh-huh.
I like that you're like, yeah, I don't want to tell you. But yeah, so I mean,
I won't.
it
I
doesn't
won't
kill
on my
you.
next one.
Yeah, it
No.
doesn't kill you that bad. As long as we can keep this 250 at that price, that's where we don't want to change this the best we can. Because watch, I mean, even if we go 200,000, you're still at 416 a month. And the reason is all that goes towards the balloon payment at the end. So then that's when they get all their money. So that's why it's okay to change this price. But just try not to change the down payment, try not to change the price per month.
Yeah, I understand.
So you're okay.
Yeah, there's been several realtors that I'm just trying to throw offers out there, and then I just don't hear I don't hear anything from them. So I just keep moving on. But from like just a a
Don't
first
move
standpoint,
on. Press them up. The people that aren't responding to you,
I am.
nobody cares about us. Like everybody's
Yeah.
got to understand, nobody gives a crap about you. You've got to make yourself known. So just hammer them back and call and
Yeah, I get that. I'm keeping them all like, in my list and revisiting. But it's just initially you're like, there's no there's no response. So it's just like, okay, well,
No.
just let them sit on that for a little bit and come back to it.
Well, just for fun, I'm gonna respond to Luke saying, "Hey, I'm super interested," and that's all I'm gonna say. He'll be like, "Well, what the hell's that mean?" Like, what? Okay, what?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna give him any, and I'll let him hang for a while because I'm trying to help Johnny out. I want Johnny. This whole strategy is I want Johnny's deal to look 10 times better than mine. And so they pull the trigger because they're like, wait, we're dealing with this guy that thinks that I'm married to my brother and he's interested, but he's not saying anything. And, it's like, and then they'll finally say, wait, let's go back and, oh, shoot, I got hate speech. Dang it. On my TikTok. Sorry. I don't know what I said. It was probably hateful.
Clean it up.
All right. Yeah. So yeah, just stay memorable and let's get more stuff going.
All right. Thanks, Trent.
Okay, buddy. Take care.
All right, later.
All right, guys. What else is going on? Let's see. Somebody's got their hand up. Oh, there we go. Josh, what's going on? Mr. To the Top. Okay, so that one was pending.
You hear me?
Yep, I can hear you now. I'm just reading your notes.
Yeah. Hey, can you call on one for me? Because I'm working my 9 to 5 right now. I can't call them.
Yeah, no problem. Send it over.
I'm gonna just put it in the chat. My friend sent this to me from Michigan. I haven't gotten a chance to look at it yet. She just sent me the address.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it.
What did they like about it? What was going on?
I just told her to send me like multifamilies that she finds in her area. So that was one of them that she sent over.
She a realtor or she's just
No, she's just my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, she knows I'm in the real estate, so she likes to help.
Yeah. Let's take a peek at it. Okay. And it's a duplex?
I haven't gotten a chance to look at it yet. I just see she sent me a text.
Gotcha. Yeah, it looks like a single family home. 80,000.
Okay.
Let's see what rents are. Wait. Rents are potentially 845. Let's go with the 845. Okay. So it's 80,000 with 845 as rents. Your net revenue is about $170 a month at oh no, at our price. Hold on. So it doesn't cash flow
Okay.
at their price.
Are you looking at like a seller finance deal or?
No, I'm looking at it's not a deal at cash price. I know that much.
Okay.
So we got to find out why they're selling. That's really your next step is just to find out why they're selling. I'll call this on this one for you just so you get let's see.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna call. Here we go.
I've reached Gavin Wilson with Wilson Realty. Leave me a message and I'll give you a call back.
Okay, we're gonna drive Gavin crazy here. Let's see if he's married to his brother.
I've reached Gavin Wilson with Wilson. I've reached Gavin.
Okay, do me a favor, just send him a text and say I tried to call you, and then he'll text you back. We need to talk to him and find out. They say it's a duplex, and so I just don't know what the rents are. It might be 845 per side, so like it's 1,600. If it's 1,600
You said it's a duplex.
it says that in the description.
Okay.
Unit city duplex, full and collecting rents. So we just need to talk to him before we can do anything else. But if it's
Okay.
collecting $800 per side, then it's cash flowing at their asking price of 80,000. It's cash flowing really well, so it's a good deal. But
Okay.
those are all if all those things are real.
Okay, so just call him and see what's up.
No, give him a text. Text him because I called him 3 times. He didn't answer. So text him and just say, "I'm interested in this property. Can you tell me what the rents are?"
Okay, I seem to keep running into that problem. No one seems to like to talk on the phone because that property that I called yesterday, called them 5 times and same problem.
Yep, it's all about just being a bulldog and going after it and just keep on calling.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. So text him and just put the address in your text So make sure you put the address in there, put your full name, first and last name, and just ask them your questions. Say, hey, try to get a hold of you. You weren't answering. Just trying to find out what the rents are here. I'd love more pictures so I can get an idea of how it works, but would really be appreciative of a call back.
All right.
Because
I'll
at
do that
their
right
asking price, at their asking price, it's cash flowing $500 a month. So that is if we're talking 1,600 for rents. I'm saying 800
now.
800 per side. If it's not 1,600 per month, then it's negative cash flowing $144 a month. So you're losing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So just try to get like accurate numbers.
Yep, that's the big one.
All right.
And text them
Appreciate
tonight.
it.
Don't ever worry about what time you're texting people. I think a lot of people don't text at night. Text at night because a lot of times they're sitting watching, Love Island, and they'll look at their text, because they're just they're suffering through watching Love Island with their daughter or whatever.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I appreciate it. I'm gonna give him a text right now.
Okay, go for it. Later, bro. All right, guys. So yeah, I mean, again, I think a lot of what we do, which is I think not a good idea, is we're concerned that we're going to bother people. Like bother people. I mean, come on. I bothered Luke and his husband. So bother people. Don't worry so much about how you come off. I really want you guys to not worry about you as much as you worry about the property and finding out why people are selling and solving problems. We're problem solvers. That's all we are. And so the more we can solve problems, the better. Hang on just a second. Okay, let's see. And I'm checking in with my girls. Let's see. Everything is in Filipino. Okay. Anybody else out there? If not, we can cut off early today. Anybody has any questions? Anything you need help with? Anybody want me to call a realtor? Or anybody wanted me to call your boss, and make fun of them? I'll do whatever. But if nobody's got anything else, then we'll cut it short today, and I'll be back tomorrow at 8 a.m. Guys, any questions you have? I'm really good about answering all my DMs. So reach out at any time. I'm more than happy to help you guys out. Okay. Alrighty, guys. Have a great day. Thanks for sticking with me. Hey, tell your friends, because if we can get more like 500 people in here, it's going to be a way more dynamic situation. We're going to hear a lot more about what people are having issues with, and it's probably going to answer your questions. So if you can, in Hold My Hand Wholesale, if you want to let people know I've got my Discord going, I'd appreciate it because I'm kind of tailored towards Hold My Hand as far as my teaching methods. I believe in their teaching totally, but I know that they don't have time to answer questions. And so, bring over as many people as you can. I'd appreciate it. The link is in my bio. If you just go to my bio, also Marilyn will put it into the chat for the Discord and for Wholesale Atlas, guys. Get Wholesale Atlas when you can because it's excellent. They're basically sponsoring this Discord for us, and I just think it makes life 10 times easier. You're going to call way more. All right.